We're here today with Eleftheria Voskaridou from a Blackbook agency. Hello, Eleftheria. Thank
Hello, Natalia.
Thank you for accepting my invitation to be here and to have an interview on the work of the agency. I believe that your work is very important because you help people to share the activities of their companies publicly. Many of us, we like working, we focus on what we do, and we forget that we constantly need to put something in the social media or to update our websites. And then the companies of your type come to the picture. And I would like to start our interview by congratulating you with the first serious anniversary. It's 5 years of the agency.
Yes, totally. Thank you so much.
How did you
If you told
celebrate?
if you told me this a few years ago, I wouldn't believe it.
Yeah, okay. So how did you celebrate, at least with yourself? What do you feel that is already 5 years?
I have to say that I'm very proud for two things. First thing is the team that I have created with 12 very talented individuals that I already have like already 5 years employees with me, which is, I'm sure you understand how challenging it is in terms of loyalty, in terms of growing together. And I very much appreciate that. And number two, I'm very proud of the trust we have already established with our clientele, who I call partners, and creating success stories together. I have to say, I'm very proud for that.
We know each other for many more years than five, and I know your previous experience. Can you share with those who are watching now this interview what did you do before and how the idea to create your own agency came into your mind?
Yes, we've met at Limassol Marina already maybe 15, even more years ago. Let's don't count. Yes. And Limassol Marina was my first project, which I called the University of Marketing, PR, Communication, Real Estate Knowledge. It was the project that transformed Limassol, and I'm very proud being part of an amazing team of mentors, marketing experts, management. It was a project like I would say a landmark project in all its terms. And I was part of it, and I'm very happy for that. It was, let's say, my first success story. Then I have continued to where we continue our cooperation together, of course, at Limassol del Mar, where the first buildings of high rise started in Limassol, which was another challenge and a big milestone for the country as well, setting on the map of the high rise building in Cyprus, where I was there as a marketing and PR executive manager, and we have created a great success story selling out right before I left the company. Blackbook actually was came very naturally because people of the industry of real estate was asking me for consultation in terms of marketing and PR, and slowly I got into that without really understanding that. So and I then immediately started the company. Real estate companies started to trust me. Immediately, we established long-term cooperation. We have a relation until the time we speak, 5 years after, creating more success stories with them, and I'm very happy for that as well.
It was logical to advise to real estate because you know deep the subject and you tried and you did everything yourself. So you worked
Mm-hmm.
in the field before advising others. But what other industries do you really like when it comes to marketing and PR and to business development?
Yes. When you are defined by passion about this job, about this field, I cannot call it job. Marketing, PR, communication, it's coming so natural out of me, and my passion is something that I want to share with my clients and try to move them to help them move ahead. Doesn't matter to me what kind of subject it is, because the methodology, the Blackbook methodology, which I call now, is something that starts always with strategy, always with research. So no matter what industry, no matter what is the product, if it's a new brand, if it's a rebrand, if it's a new product, a new development, anything, even just a personal branding, which I also do, you know, for who I'm talking about. And it's not just one, even political, I do communications, because I have established like a methodology of deep understanding of the needs, of the goals, and setting together the short-term and the long-term goals is actually the halfway of the work in the marketing and PR world. And then, because as an agency we provide 360 services, obviously we help the brand or the client to implement the action plan we set together, and we measure the results monthly and even yearly to make sure that we have achieved the goals together.
Now, when there are so many marketing messages that's coming to each person from left and right, and social media work, and every company has a website, and a lot of companies make different types of events. What do you find important to be heard in all this number of voices?
Mm. Very, very interesting question. And I have to say, it's a non-stop process, even for us and even for the client. You cannot decide today, okay, I have my story and I penetrate now and I focus on social media and that's it. Because, you know, even yesterday I was reading that LinkedIn will turn the trend towards video only. So it's not something that you decide in marketing. You have to be always ahead and you have to be always on top of the trends. So then what you need to have very solid is the strategy in terms of who you want to be. Like even you need to think of the brand like a personality. You cannot change your voice or who you are every month, or consistency is like my very number one of even I would say obsessed with consistency. So what you need to do is like to adjust your voice and your message according to your audience, and of course to the platform. You cannot post something on Instagram and the same on LinkedIn, and you're not addressing to the right people, so to the same people. So you have to be very solid as a personality and adjust your message according to the audience. And I would say that experience comes first. It's something that was coming very strong after the COVID period, and none of the brands, even luxury, even non-luxury, are selling the product as such. Not even a personality is selling the personality as such. It's the story around and the consistency around. So we focus very much on the storytelling and the experience.
If you would describe your agency in very, very few words, one, two sentences, what would you say?
Strategic marketing, holistic services. For clients who understand the investment on marketing and the long-term investment on marketing. And I would stay there since you wanted it short.
Yes, short.
Maybe I will add custom as well. Yes.
Why did you call it Blackbook?
Oh my God. I love this question because every time someone is asking me about it, and I remember why, I'm again very confident about my decision. It was a little black book of the secrets of marketing that I have learned through this experience. Yes. So that's my black book.
I see. All right. To summarize this interview, to have a kind of a full stop, I would ask the question. What do you want to say to our readers? What do you want them to remember about you?
As Eleftheria and as Blackbook team, we want to continue creating success stories together, partnering up with our clients. We want to commit to measurable results because that's what we do. We want to set the goals together, and we want to make sure that we create long-term relations between us and with the audience they're looking to connect with. And I want to always inspire my passion back to the actual work and it's coming so natural for me that and that's why clients eventually choose us to partner up on the long-term run, just because of the holistic and the personalized approach we give to every detail.
Thank you. That's a very good summary.
Thank you, Natalia, so much for being always ahead and thinking on how to make the right decision, the right question to us, and at the right timing. Because even usually, you know, as agencies, we give the space to our clients to make the interviews, to do the media buying and the PR. But of course, there's always a time for us also to communicate our work with your audience. And
I'm glad
thank you
we
for
had
giving this
we had
chance to
this.
us.
I'm glad we had this chance to communicate and tell to our readers what you do. You're absolutely right. You always stay in shade, and
Yes.
we want you to tell a little bit, because almost every business, if not to say every business, needs some marketing and PR, some exposure. Otherwise, how they will keep their existing clients and get the new clients? So you are the person who can help them, and we want to help you because of your anniversary to meet people
Yes.
as well. So we will do for you what you do for others.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Very much appreciated. Thank you, Natalia.